All right, let's start the first game of the new Madden season. I want to try the customs and see if the custom jerseys work. Strange you can't change the time on the games this year. You can do a calendar broadcast, which is interesting. So, like, today's what, Monday? So I guess it would be Monday Night Football. Broadcast type Madden, Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. So I guess if I do calendar, it should be Monday.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions.
Oh man, the rest of the ESL.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Ford Field. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the
Just check and see. Okay, this does fine.
at their own 21-yard line. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, boy. A chance for a
Tried that new catching mechanic. It didn't work out too well.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Goff. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh man, I even had him back though.
And all the way down to the 29. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Gain of 29 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Gibbs. And he is into the end touchdown, Detroit. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Bro, what was that?
Cannot get away, and down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they get after them early.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now Allen. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
From the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Allen.
Nice kick. This guy's on his game.
Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Lions are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they can score here, they really have the momentum on their side.
You just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in they stop us, or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the cover was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Goal. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Now inside the 25.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get buried from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first carry for the brothers Dalvin. It's James Cook. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Trying to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge. No place to move it inside. And then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Allen. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Switch the over. Switch the over.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Third and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good job of just taking what's there. He found his man over the middle for the first down. Everyone always wants to see the big highlight plays, but those smart decisions that keep the chains moving are just as important.
Oh shit, I can't. I mean, I'm nice to them. So was nice. Anything.
As they come up 1st and goal. They'll go with a push. And I don't think he went much of anywhere. They definitely didn't move the pile. And he's going to be stopped, no gain. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how I go is a move for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean?
From the gun, here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up.
He just left. That was a drop pick by me. Like, I don't know why he just left. I guess I got time for one more, but man, my defensive adjustments are like I need to just hop into a quick one, and they changed all the buttons on me. I just want like something I can know how to do. Just do some simple adjustments. Let's do like do a regular play. Like I need. Okay, I can do X. So X, individual, conservative, ultra conservative. Soft squat, blitz, re-rec hook, hard flat. Okay, so I can't. Oh, maybe I. Maybe I got this messed up in the settings. AI wide receiver for user teams? I don't know what the hell. I didn't see it, so maybe that's why I didn't do it this year.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Ooh, design. Oh, you can change this stuff before the game? More defensive move wins with effort penalties. I like this. you can set their depth. And wow, that's crazy. Oh, I got a whole new coverage thing on here. This is crazy. They don't have zone drops anymore. Oh, here we go. Here's my zone drops. Okay, but I still didn't see the adjustment. So, anyways, we'll play one more quick one, I guess.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Here's 2nd and 3. To the air, May. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing here is May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you always see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. First down, here's the run with Cook. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Want to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Now Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting into your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a good first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Here's Allen. Rolling to his right. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here comes the push. And that's going to get him closer, but no first down. And just a short pickup there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen now on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Davis. And Davis, he's not going to get there. Unable to make it to the other line. They stop him short. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Running for it. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He stoned at the 1-yard line. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yards there to get things rolling.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, May with it. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Here's Hardman to return. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line.
What's up, Caden? Yeah, a lot of changes.
A nice punt, but a good run.
I'm rusty, and there's a lot of changes, so it's not an ideal situation for me here. But hey. I have that there.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen now.
I know, right?
Throwing to start the drive. Flushed out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
For sure, but they changed some coverage adjustments on defense and how you can set them. So I'm like, trying to adjust my coverage and whatnot. I'm like,
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
they changed some of the buttons on me. My muscle memory is like, do that. And I'm like, that's not right.
Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh yeah, I've been following Eric for a long time.
Allen off the play fake.
Oh man, that's all on me too. That's that new catch mechanic, and I just totally shanked that. I didn't let go of the button that I was supposed to.
Prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half, but if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I can't even blame the receiver.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I don't know. You might be able to change that.
Touchdown! Khalil Shakir, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Yeah, when you time it right, it's almost a guaranteed catch. 84. Here's an 83, and he's an 84. I feel like they lowered the accuracy, the meter to get it, but I'm like, they narrowed the accuracy meter. I'm like, oh my gosh. And obviously I'm not used to kicking it, since I haven't done that in quite some time, but wow.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
So the catch mechanic is almost a guaranteed catch if you time it correctly, they said, unless you get like a perfectly hit stick or perfect knockout or something. Yeah. I just realized it didn't let me use my different jersey. I picked the
Still the first half, but
I picked the color rush jersey. That didn't let me pick the red jersey.
Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Diet Pepsi. Not Pepsi Zero Sugar.
And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's made. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First down, New England.
Here's May. They'll swing this out to Henderson.
Bro, why is Henderson juking people crazy like this? Come on.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
The first juke, okay. The second juke, like, come on.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by
Oh, and then he missed.
Bernard.
Whoop!
And the Bills are going to have
Hit him with a little shimmy shake.
They'll take over right at the 50.
He got 19 seconds.
Shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I think he's got to be careful not to
no, the computer did that. I didn't.
There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, that was a CPU pick. I don't know what it said if it gave feedback on the screen.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Yeah, I got a lot of my playbook down, so that's cool.
Starting the third quarter with Cook.
Touchdown.
There he goes, right side.
Yeah, you go, Billy.
And all the way home for a Bears touchdown. James Cook, 75 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute.
Billy was excited.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Patriots, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. To throw, it's May. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Patriots.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football, and it's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
You just don't know how to block it.
Possession here turns over with the football already.
Do you want me to tell you how to block it? The first thing you gotta do to block the mid-blitz, you said rage quit, Caden. No, he just got on the mic to complain. The only thing he said the whole game was a complaint. I'm gonna try to teach him if he wants to hear, but I don't think he wants to hear. And I'm just running the toss because his user is pooping his face. But if you want to stop the mid blitz, the first thing you got to do is block 6 people. You can't block 5 people against 6 blockers and expect someone to not come free. So, first little tip for you.
I think their halftime adjustment,
Razor blade.
maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
I like how he complains, though. He complains about the mid-blitz, but he threw a pass against straight zone coverage. He's like, all I do is mid-blitz. So he threw a pick against zone. Interesting.
So
he's not saying anything. I don't even think he can hear me, but
we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more.
It could have been like, yo, how do you stop mid-blitz? And I'd been like, yo, this is how you stop it.
Sports. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes they can get difficult, but like, not doing anything special.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bills 24, Patriots nothing.
No, this is the second one, but the first guy quit in the second quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for the
Here's Bass now to send it away.
It was 7-7 too, so like, kind of funny.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
But I dropped a pick. He got mad that I dropped a pick apparently and quit. Sure. Like, you're in base flex. Like, why would I not run the mid blitz right? Like, I don't understand. Like, you ever get mad that you do something smart to counter?
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know if they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something they mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows it will sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
I should have picked that
Short
up.
pass caught by Henry.
He's trying to run my shirt out.
Here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air. May. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Patriots.
Throwing here is May. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And he's just across midfield and down at the